رأس تمثال المجرم حافظ الأسد، يشحطوا أهالي مدينة حماه في الشوارع. هذا رأس الإجرام كما يقولون، رأس المجرم والصنم بشار حافظ الأسد الذي ارتكب مجزرة عام 1982 في مدينة حماه. يشحطوا أهالي حماه وسط المدينة.
هز تلعن روحك، هز. الله أكبر، الله أكبر، الله أكبر. جيش العزة والفخر.
This video is said to show a Russian strike on a bridge that Syrian rebels would use to get to Homs. A Syrian army officer told Reuters it was bombed to prevent the rebels using it. While various social media videos, verified by Reuters, showed the rebels taking over a string of towns en route to the city. Homs is a crossroads on a key road between the capital Damascus and the coastal heartland of President Bashar al-Assad. The rebels' approach is part of a lightning advance since they burst out of their northwestern Idlib bastion. The territorial gains of the past week are the fastest since a civil war erupted 13 years ago, following street protests against Assad. The rebels captured the key city of Hama on Thursday, following their seizure of Syria's second city, Aleppo. Other footage purported to show them in Rastan, also in Homs province. Thousands of people fled Homs overnight, a war monitoring group and residents said on Friday. The advance, led by a former al-Qaeda affiliate known as Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, is the biggest challenge for years to Assad's rule. In Hama, crowds toppled this statue of Assad's father. Assad regained control of most of Syria in 2016 after his key allies, Russia, Iran and Lebanon's Hezbollah group, came to his aid. But they've all been diverted by other crises in the region and Ukraine, which gave the Sunni Muslim militants a window to fight back. A senior Iranian official said on Friday Iran would send missiles, drones and more advisors to Syria. A resident of Homs told Reuters the offices of Syria's main security branches there emptied on Friday morning, with members leaving the city. A Homs resident who decided not to leave said most of the city's main commercial streets were empty, while pro-government militia groups patrolled the streets.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
All the root causes of the Syrian conflict were still there. The regime was weaker than before, and I think that's... During the civil war, Assad didn't win the war, but he prevented everyone else from winning. And I think what's happening today, it's not only that there are external pressure by other armed groups, there is also clear some sort of an implosion inside the regime that's happening. Regional powers play a direct and a significant role in this attack. We can definitely highlight the Turkish role in backing different armed groups on the ground, but also there are external players like Russia, which offered Assad huge support, especially 2015 onwards. But today, Russia does not seem to be as interested in supporting Assad the same way they supported him 9 years ago. The war in Lebanon was certainly consequential on the Syrian conflict. Hezbollah intervened in 2013 to support Assad, and they played a significant role. Now, that factor being taken out of the equation, the situation returned somehow to where it was almost 10 years ago, with Assad being on the back foot. But I think another crucial factor of why Hayat Tahrir Sham was able to push against the Syrian forces is that they have a goal, which lacks when we talk about the Syrian forces, they lack a clear goal of why they are still fighting this war. And that's why we're witnessing some sort of an alliance also between different armed groups, that they all agree there is a need to topple Bashar al-Assad.